everyone. I would like to spend a few moments with you today offering you some tools for staying present in your body and during this time. I invite you to find a comfortable seat in a chair, if you're more comfortable sitting on the floor. And if you're seated in a chair, line your legs up out from your hips and your ankles under your knees. Pressing your hands down into your thighs, maybe hinging slightly forward to press your feet down, gazing down at your toes. If it's possible, wiggling the toes of your strongest leg foot, and then resting those toes down, wiggling the toes of your opposite leg foot, resting them down. Feel the press of your feet, maybe even a little more pressure through the front of your feet, and then release that. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down, noticing how that feels. Maybe one shoulder feels tighter, maybe one shoulder feels more relaxed, and then reversing that. And notice when you're breathing in and when you're breathing out. And let's reverse that one more time. And release that down. Let your right ear release towards your right shoulder. Bring your head back to center, left ear towards left shoulder. And bring that back to center. Take your right arm up alongside your ear, or you could put your hand on your shoulder or behind your head and lengthen up through your spine, maybe pressing your hand into the blanket, or left hand can stay on the thigh, and stretching over towards your left, and then maybe extending that arm alongside your ear. And notice where you feel sensation, rotating your right ribs towards your left thigh, reaching from the back body through the fingers, and then rotate open, and maybe even drawing that elbow down towards the ribs as you spin the chest up. Inhale back over to the side, and then coming back up to center, release, and notice what you feel side to side. Does there seem to be a little more breath moving through the right side of your rib cage? Does your right waist feel longer than your left? And then second side, taking that left arm up again. You could always modify hand on the shoulder or behind the head, stretching up and over to the right, and then extending that left arm if that's comfortable. Feeling the weight of that left sit bone pressing into your chair. And then on your exhale, draw those left ribs towards the right thigh as you reach from the back ribs. And then inhale, open to the side, and then start to spiral the chest up, drawing that elbow down towards your ribs. And then back over to the side, and all the way up, and notice what you feel. And hands on your legs. I know many of you hate to do cat-cow in a chair. If you'd rather come to the floor, you're welcome to do so. Rounding your back towards the back of your chair, and then rolling to the front of your sit bones and lift your chest. As you exhale, round back, and as you inhale, come forward, slide your hands back towards your hips to broaden the collarbones and lift. And as you exhale, round back. As you inhale, open forward. One more time. And as you exhale, come to a neutral spine and notice what you feel. Taking your right hand beside you, left hand on that right leg, sitting up nice and tall, and try not to press the knees together, but press your hand into your thigh as you resist with that thigh, lengthening up and turning to the right. And maybe even letting that right arm slip behind the chair. Depends on what kind of chair you have. And breathe. then inhale, come back to center, noticing again what you feel. Second side, left hand to the side, right hand presses into that left leg as you resist with that left leg, turning the body to the left. Chest stays lifted and broad. Notice your breath. Feel your feet on the floor, your sit bones resting into the chair. And then coming back to center and notice what you feel. Widen the feet a little bit. If you're on the floor, you can come into a child's pose in your chair. Bring your arms to your thighs. Compress your arms into your thighs as you press your feet down, feeling the texture beneath your feet. Feeling the strength of your legs. And if you're on the floor, you could press your hands into child's pose, into the mat, if that feels good. Bring your hands back to your thighs. Lengthen your arms and come all the way back up, walking your feet in. During this time, I highly recommend resting with your legs over the chair for a supported relaxation. Set a timer for 10 minutes or even put on some kind of timer with relaxing music if that feels supportive. And rest there for 10 minutes every day, and I'll be back to see you soon. Thank you. Take